podcast. On this particular episode, we are talking with Vivian Robert, one of the elementary math coordinators, about Reveal Math, the new math curriculum being rolled out kindergarten through fourth grade this year. Welcome, Vivian.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So, a couple questions. The biggest one is, this is a big shift from the old math curriculum to this one. Why is this shift important?
Yeah, Reveal really is a very different kind of program than what we've had in the past. The shift occurs in that the program really stresses the importance of a child-centered curriculum, meaning that the students are asked to do the heavy lifting of the learning. They're being guided by the teacher to construct deep understandings of the math content through explorative activities where they are playing with manipulatives and strategies and numbers to grow an idea about a particular concept. And this is a shift because it really focuses on problem-solving skills, creative thinking, encourages students to ask questions, take risks, and sometimes form a misconception, but then through the challenge of the activity to revise those ideas and learn the important concept underneath. So it's really a different kind of process than what we've focused on in the past. And it's important because we are asking all of our students, especially in today's world where problem solving, flexible thinking, and creative strategies are important skills and tools that students are going to need K-12 and then obviously beyond into the workplace. We no longer have a world where students or people work in isolation to figure out a problem and come up with an answer. Today's world really requires people to be able to work together, collaborate, explain their ideas and solutions to find the answers to problems. And although we're talking about math right now, these skills really do translate to all different parts of the curriculum and the world.
Now, you mentioned not only the collaboration, but things like manipulatives. I know that Reveal Math has an online component, and I'm sure some people may be concerned that we're moving in this post-COVID world to 100% digital, everything through an app, everything on a website. But the online component of Reveal is not a 24/7 component. They're still doing very much analog things. The students are, correct?
Yeah, that's right. The digital platform that Reveal provides is really a way of students and teachers accessing the hard copy materials digitally when necessary, right? So the teacher really has say over how those materials are used. So a teacher can spend all their time just in the hard copy materials and teach a lesson just fine using only those materials. However, a teacher may decide that there's a great video that goes with this lesson that's found on the digital platform and would like the students to see it. So he or she can use that tool. There are also online manipulatives so that if a teacher is demonstrating an idea or a concept to students and wants them to be able to see exactly what he's doing with a particular manipulative, whether it's a base 10 block or a geoboard, there is that digital component where the teacher can show that manipulative to the whole class without students having to all get up, come to the rug, sit together to view it. In addition, the teacher can access assessments online if she would like to offer students the opportunity to take an assessment online, or if the teacher feels that it's necessary to assign something at home for whatever reason, he or she can do that. It's It's not a site. I know people have asked, well, is it like IXL? Can students practice facts and fluency on the online program? And the answer is no. That's not what it's built for. IXL is built for that that kind of rote practice. What we're fortunate enough to have is a digital platform that mirrors the hard copy materials so that teachers can add to or adapt as necessary depending on what it is they're trying to accomplish in the classroom that day, or even at home for that matter.
Excellent. So IXL is the enrichment and practice, whereas Reveal's online component is strictly curriculum supported materials and very specific aligned resources.
Exactly.
So then with all this and these differences that everyone's kind of adapting to, how are teachers being supported in being able to roll this out in an effective and efficient way?
That's a great question. The district has worked really hard to thoughtfully plan out this rollout and the implementation of this program. So truly starting in June of last year, once it was decided that we were moving to Reveal, the district started offering lots of different opportunities for teachers to engage with the program and develop it in a way that suited their needs in the classroom. So there were STI courses, there were program improvement days in the summer. Once we got back to school in the fall, teachers were offered assured experiences and workshops with Nancy and myself to give them the opportunity to observe a lesson, ask questions, kind of almost lesson study format, so that there was truly kind of a breaking down of a lesson, discussing all the different components, watching the lesson take place in real time, and then debriefing it so that teachers really could get a meaningful grasp of all of the different components of a lesson and of the program. In addition, we offered a superintendent's conference day with different kinds of workshops that teachers could attend, and that support's going to continue into the spring with some self-selected PD for teachers, and again, I anticipate into the summer with program improvement days, possibly some more STIs. So the district is working really hard to support teachers, and I know that Edgar and Drew, in their short video clip that was shared at Superintendent's Conference Day, really, they were eager to let teachers know that this support is continuous, ongoing, and steadfast in the idea that we want teachers to learn the program and embrace the program, but also feel comfortable in asking questions, taking risks, playing with it to see how can we offer a program that best suits the needs of Scarsdale students.
And you and Nancy Pavia, the other math coordinator, are still pushing into classrooms, still offering PDs on an ongoing basis throughout the school year, correct?
Absolutely. So there are 3 assured experiences that we have planned. So we've just finished our first round of those PDs. We're starting our second rounds. There'll be a third round, and then in the fourth round, which will happen later in the spring, we're going to ask teachers to select a workshop now that they've experienced the 3 rounds that Nancy and I have planned. What's something you're interested in pursuing? Is it assessment? Is it homework related? Is it exploring the activity-based lesson plan? There are going to be some options for teachers so that they can select a topic that really interests them or that they feel they could use some more support in.
Excellent. Well, hopefully that gives everyone listening a better sense of Reveal and its implementation. Thank you, Ms. Robert, for joining us on the HeathcoteTech podcast.
Thanks. I'd love to come back.
We will have you back after the final assured experiences to see how it all went.
Great. Thanks so much, Chris.